This question, what is true civilization? Okay, it is very important for the examination, and this kind of question is always asked in short. If in a short question you are being asked what is true civilization, that the answer will be sufficient. Okay, you have to write only from here, that is, and what will you write within few lines? Let us have a look. Gandhiji has tried to explain the meaning of true civilization. Mahatma Gandhiji, he has given us a full detailed explanation, and he has told us very well what is true civilization in Hind Swaraj, and he has also cleared the doubts created in the minds of those human beings who take the favor of Western civilization. And Mahatma Gandhi ji has also tried to clear all the doubts that can be found always in the minds of those human beings who like to follow Western civilization, or who think that Western civilization is better than Indian civilization. So in this chapter, Mahatma Gandhiji, he has tried his best to clear all the doubts. They think those people who follow the Western civilization, who think it is better, they think that Gandhiji is not ready to accept any change in Indian civilization, and these kind of people who follow Western civilization, who think that Western civilization is greater or better, they always criticize Gandhiji also for that, and they regard that Gandhiji doesn't like to have any changes in India. So these kinds of people, when they criticize Gandhiji for that, but Gandhiji makes their doubts clear, saying that no other civilization equals Indian civilization. So Gandhiji, in this chapter, he has made clear this doubt that we needn't to follow any other civilization or Western civilization, because Indian civilization is the best, and there is no any other civilization equal to Indian civilization. Why? Because nothing can equal the seeds sown by our ancestors, because the seeds sown by our ancestors can never go to equal to any other civilization. He gives the example of many countries just like Rome and Greece, and to justify his statement, to justify that Indian civilization is the best, Gandhiji has also given or he has taken the help of Rome and Greece, giving the examples of these countries. What he tells, Rome had lost its existence, and Greece also met the same result. Japan accepted the Western civilization. What can we say of China? Right? So, but Indian civilization still exists at the foundation. It is only Indian civilization, it is still there. There is still an existence of Indian civilization. On the other hand, the civilization of other countries, they have gone to destruction. Indians have learnt many things from the people of Greece and Rome. Rome and Greece have lost their existence, but their techniques are alive in the civilization of India. Rome and Greece, they have lost their countries. Indians take lessons from their mistakes. Indians do not accept any change. It is not India's demerit, and Indians, they are always supposed to have no changes in their lives, in their system, in their country, and that should not be counted as a demerit. No, it is the merit. Mahatma Gandhi ji regards that it is the best thing within Indians if they don't want to have any kind of changes in their civilization or within their country. In reality, it is the merit of India. It is not the demerit, but it is the merit of India. Now Gandhiji, he defines, and what definition Gandhiji gives: civilization is that way of conduct in which general people perform their duties. Okay, that will be sufficient for you to write. If you write that what is civilization, civilization is that way of conduct in which general people perform their duties, through which they try to control their mind and passions, and this is the real civilization. So within few lines you can answer to this question, what is true civilization, and that will be sufficient.